Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today I have three teams for you for Frostfire Keep faction event, and I try to do a little bit different with each team here. It's not going to be, even though we're starting off with the Truffle Shuffle, they all have like a little bit of a spin on them, so it's something interesting. I try to do this with the faction events because I could show like the same teams almost every time. But with the certain colors or certain teams, and they're pretty much meta. So I try to shake it up a little bit with this one here. I'm doing it on level 500, and I do it deathless. So I just wanted to show you that it is possible with the Gob Truffle team. I think some people doubt it whenever I say you can use the Gob Truffle team all the way up to 500, and it works. But it does work, as you'll see right here. I got this in 2x speed, by the way. Like, totally honest here. I don't want y'all to have to sit through this slog. It's not like super duper fast or anything, but it is safe and it can do deathless. So you saw there it was level 500. You see I have 4 troops. I have Forest Troll, Gob Truffle, and Doomed Glaive. I think this is the optimal way to run this team. I got Titan class, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, you gotta play it correctly. If you don't play it correctly, if you get impatient, then yeah, you're going to die. But if you play it perfectly, you can go all the way to level 500 and do it deathless like you're seeing here. This is deathless level 500, which I didn't even have done yet, and I got it done kind of by accident just doing this video here. But the thing is, you want to get up your Forest Troll first, so you're matching blue or you're matching brown. You want to, like right there, I didn't have enough green on the board, so I'm not going to waste my Forest Troll casting it when I don't have enough green on the board. So I went ahead and I took blue or green or whatever, and then I wait a little bit until maybe I cast a Gob Truffle, and then I'll cast the Forest Troll. And then every time you have a Gob Truffle, you definitely want to cast it whenever it's up. And then here or there, you'll see the Doomed Glaive has alignment. You only cast it when it has alignment, because if you don't, you're going to get backfired with Skulls. So you only cast the Doomed Glaive when you can turn brown into Doom Skulls and make it an extra turn. And then that will create you a Leaf Storm, which will help with everything else. So you almost want to do that. But like I've said before, that you almost never want to cast that Doomed Glaive unless you're finishing them off. But it does work if you do it perfectly. If you have alignment, you'll then make a Leaf Storm, and then it'll make everything else better for your Forest Trolls and your Gob Truffles and everything. You also want to look at the board and make sure you're taking colors off the board that you don't need. The only colors you need on the board are green and brown, and then a little bit of blue here and there. If there's any purple, if there's any red, if there's any yellow extra turns, you want to get those out of here before you even cast your Forest Troll, before you even cast your Gob Truffle. So, yeah, get up your Forest Troll, cast it, make a bunch of green, get up your Gob Truffles. If at first there's not a lot of green on the board, you don't do that. You just get up your Forest Troll, then you get up a Gob Truffle, you cast the Gob Truffle. That makes enough green to where you can then cast your Forest Troll. You only cast the Doomed Glaive when you have perfect alignment. You never want to be backfired on that. And you should have another like Gob Truffle to cast after it even, so you can't get backfired. But if you play it right, I'm just showing you here, level 500, bam, I got it done. I got my Deathless done for Frostfire Keep with the Gob Truffle team, and I just wanted to show y'all that it is possible, because I think there's some people out there that doubt that. Nisha Metals, Anu, Titan class, Warden class, something like that. Just be careful and play it right, and you'll get it done. Alright, here's a team I haven't showed in a while, so I wanted to show y'all something different. So the first team there was Gob Truffle, showing it on level 500, showing it deathless. So that's the spin I put on that first team. Here's the second team. I don't show this one very often, so that's the spin on this team. And this coloration isn't like perfect for this team, I don't think, but I went ahead and went with it anyway. We got Life and Death, Arachnidweaver, and King Averlore, and that's most of the team. Like, I think most of the time people would put like a Leprechaun on there instead of a Harpy Mage. But you got to figure out in these faction events what troop is going to be the like empowered exploder of those colors. And now, if it's green or if it's green, I almost said orange. There's no orange. If there's green or purple, you know you're going to use Leprechaun, right? Well, if it's yellow or red, you got Harpy Mage. It's swift. So if you're going to be searching for an empowered exploder, you type in empowered and you don't see anything, try typing in swift next and see if you can find something that's swift, because that's 75% start. Your enchant potion gets it up second turn. It's a second turn empowered, which is, you know, almost as good as a first turn empowered. So yellow and red, you got Harpy Mage. Green and purple, you got Leprechaun, and that's covering 4 out of the 6 colors right there. And then you're going to have sometimes where it's like purple and red or whatever, yellow and brown, so you can use them there too. So a lot of the factions you can use Leprechaun or Harpy Mage as your quick start. But with this team here, I went with Orbweaver as my class because King Averlarn starts elves with 50% mana, and the whole point of the team is like you're doing true damage, and you're doing true damage to the bottom 2. So every time you get a kill with the Arachnidweaver, you make a big explosion. You web the enemy all up, and you know, the life and death can either finish things off, or it can bring them into kill range for the Arachnidweaver. So true damage with 50% start and a swift second turn empowered exploder. Works pretty good. Is it going to go all the way to 500? You might have to. I mean, I think it would, because the life and death is stealing life. It's a nice tank there. You got the Arachnidweaver. That'll make a big explosion once you get them into kill range. And you got a lot of mana generation with the Harpy Mage and the 50% start. So I think it could go pretty far if you like that team there. You could try it. I just didn't want to show like another Zul'Goth team or another High King Iron Gut or Guard's Avatar or Tesla or whatever, or Finesse. I didn't want to show those. I want to try something else, so I showed you the Arachnidweaver team that I would make with this coloration. All right, here is what you're going to use if you're a super low-level player. Now, I could have showed triple Dwarven Gate with Black Manacles. I could have showed Finesse with Nimbus Bow or Staff of Storms. But instead, I went with Rowan just to show you what you would do with this with Rowan. It's a blue-yellow color, so you can't use Leprechaun. So you're like, well, what do I do now? Like I said earlier, you want to use the Harpy Mage. Harpy Mage is good when you can't use Leprechaun. So we got the Shield of Urskaya, which you get from Sentinel class weapon. We got 2 Rowans because I put the restriction on myself with this team that I have to use Epic and Under troops, so we can't use the Miraji Queen. But if you do have the Miraji Queen, take out one of the Rowans, put on the Miraji Queen, boost up the other Rowan with your Shield of Urskaya, and you can go pretty far with Rowan. It's just like the further you go, the more you have to boost it with the Shield of Urskaya. But yeah, like I said, you could use triple Finesse Nimbus Bow, triple Finesse Staff of Storms. You could use triple Dwarven Gate with the Black Manacles. You could use Guard's Avatar. You could use Tesla with Holy Saint Astra. You can use High King Iron Gut. You can use all kinds of stuff in this event. I just was trying to mix it up and at least have a spin on each one. And this one here is just showing you how you would use Rowan without having access to Leprechaun or the Miraji Queen. I think a pure faction for this is a lot of the Wraith. I think it's Wraith. It's the Wraith troop. The Frostfire. I think it's the Frostfire Wraith that steals life. I haven't done it yet, so I can't confirm that, but that would be my guess. But yeah, like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel. Comment below. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for the live stream. The last live stream of August. Let's go. Let's play the Zombie Train game, everybody. Peace.